Hi crypto kings and queens, welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie. In today's episode we have to talk about these very important zones that we're having on the lower time frames to see what's actually going on. And right now we're having huge momentum to the upside. We just have to wait and see what the market will do against the levels that I'm having. Looking at the lower time frames on my right side of the chart, it's easier for us to understand what can happen. Right now we are in between this level right here. We are consolidating at this moment. So we just have to wait and see what the market is going to do against these levels. It's very important to know about this. I'm still looking for a short position on Bitcoin and Ethereum. We're having huge momentum. Right now we just might have a pullback to a lower high. Please continue watching this video if you want to see what I'm seeing on the chart. Remember, I am no financial advisor, so you need to look up everything yourself first. But please continue watching this video. We're just diving in directly to the TA on Bitcoin and Ethereum. We're starting off with looking at the 4-hour chart right now, and we can see that we do have a support right here, and I'm having the same support on the left side as on the right side, and we can see right now that we are retesting this previous support. We just might continue coming back down, and you can see right now when I'm talking about it, hey, we are going down, guys. This is awesome, seeing the market doing this in front of me when I'm looking at it. This is great. Can come back up one more time, so we just have to wait and see. Okay, but let's go to the daily. We did break this lower low. We did have a lower high. We are now creating a lower low. Can also come back down to this support right here, so it just might come back down and retest 57,500 around that area, because right now we are in the middle of nowhere, so market would definitely come back down to this area. Just touch it. On the daily it just might look like a wick, but on the, if we're going down to the lower time frames, you'll actually see candlesticks. So we just might have a fake out, comes back inside, and then we're coming back up to this previous support one more time. And after that, either we will continue back down, or we will break this zone at 59,700, and we're coming up and we are continuing to the upside. That is something I definitely right now see on Bitcoin. We are having huge movements. We're having just small pullbacks right now on the charts. We are respecting previous areas right here. We did have a high at 61,390 going back in time. This was also a previous strong support. So we broke the resistance, came back up, created a new resistance one more time, and we're having beautiful lower lows and lower highs right here. Market created a lower high. Market right now is coming back down to, I guess it's coming back down to 57,550. And as I told you, we are just slowly going up, or we just breaking this level too and continues down. Looking at the higher time frames, we could come back down, and I was talking about this before. We can come back down to 52,000 to retest this previous higher high that we're having, because on the overall picture, as always, we are in a uptrend. Right now the market is just doing its pullback, so we have to see where the pullback can end. Still 4 days left of this weekly candle, but if the candle is closing like this at the end of the week, we do have a evening star at the previous resistance. And if we're closing like this on Sunday, a lot of things can happen. But if market will definitely continue back down, because this is a candlestick reversal pattern that we're having against a previous resistance that is telling us we're coming back down. Having this huge bearish candlestick on the daily or the weekly, it just tells me that we are having huge movements to the downside. Market needs to correct itself, and on the lower time frames we can see that market actually is doing lower highs and lower lows, and we just have to follow market. That's the only thing that we have to do. Yeah, market has been breaking certain levels right now on Bitcoin, and it's respecting these levels too. It's breaking the level, it's respecting the levels. We can also go back in time and see this area right here was also where the market broke and retested. We're taking it from the wick on the 4-hour chart. Going back in time, you can see that you're having the candles right here. You're having a wick to the downside. Going back now, the market broke that level. It broke it, came back up, retest, continuation to the downside. This is something that when we're having a downtrend like this, the market usually never is just having a quick pullback. So the best thing that you can do is just go back in time and see what level is the market actually retesting. When you're seeing the market going sideways like this, it's really hard because you don't have a clear direction. The market is just going sideways. So at this point, it's really hard trading because the market spikes to the upside, spikes to the downside. So that is why it's very easy to lose money in a market that's ranging, a consolidation market, if you want to call it like that, a sideways market. Right now, we are not having that. We are having a market going down. We're having a downtrend. So market is giving us a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high. We always have to follow what it's doing, and it's telling us, just zooming in right now, we are respecting this support. We're going back to see how it looks on the daily, or on the 15 minutes, I'm sorry. We're coming up again and retest. We just might take this up a little bit. We are retesting 58,600, taking Fibonacci from the highest point on the 15 minutes on 58986 to the lowest point on the 15 minutes. Once again, 58559. Market can come back up to Fibonacci level, respect it, then continues to the downside. So it's also respecting this low that we're having, continuation. Even if we're having huge movements right now, you can see you have huge wicks. Looking at the 1 hour, so this is why we have to combine these two together. You see that we do have a lot of spikes to the downside right here. So market could actually come back up right now, and it doesn't have to break this zone, respect comes back down. It can just come inside of it again, and then we're seeing the market coming up to maybe 59,677, and we just might break that level too. So that is why we have to follow market. Looking at the lower time frames, the first target that I'm having to look at is 58,739, and that is the 61% level. Looking at Ethereum, we didn't have the power to break this previous resistance, so we came back down, and right now we are at the support, and we actually broke and retested the support looking like this. So we have been breaking the support right here. We are retesting it. Market can come up a little bit more, but I do believe we'll continue back down because we're having such huge momentum right now. So the next target that I'm having for Ethereum is around 3,700. So it's just going in between these levels, and maybe come up a little bit, breakout retest, just looking at these levels right here to see how the market is moving against them, and they will show you clear direction on what's going on. But you have to have patience. It's really hard trading in market like this. If we're taking a Fibonacci from the highest point at 4024 to the lowest point, and I'm taking it from the bullish candlestick, and that is around 3983, I would love the market to come up, retest it, and then I see market coming back down. Or if the market is not respecting this level, it could also just be the fake out that we're having. Market comes back up inside of this previous resistance, also a previous support, and then creates a new support, continues up. These are just, I have 3 targets right now, 4234. I have 3985 around that area, and I also have 3732 to see what the market is doing in between, because going back in time, you can see that we did consolidate when we were around these 2 levels. Market broke to the upside, created a new level. Market been going sideways. Right now, we just might come back down, create a new level, have new range in market, comes back up, and or we're just breaking to the upside, and we just might see another level right here where the market is going against. So that is why it's really important, guys, that we're having these levels so we can see what the market is doing against them. On both Bitcoin and Ethereum, we are just going down right now, and I do not see any opportunity to go long yet. I want to see the market coming back down to a stronger support, and where we don't have huge bearish candlestick looking like this. This is telling me we're continuing back down. At least we have to wait for the market to cool down, or to see maybe consolidation like this before I decide, oh yeah, this looks like actually we're going up again. Follow market structure, follow candlestick. The candlestick is screaming going down. We don't want to get Wesleyed on this one. And everyone who's in the Bitcoin community know what I mean. And if you're not a part of Bitcoinsensus community, we do have our own website. Please go in and check this website out. We're having daily new updates on cryptocurrencies all the time, every single day, and everything is for free. You have Andy right here. He's also a very good trader. If you do not know how to buy Bitcoin, how to trade Bitcoin, you also have a lot of tutorials right here. You have Bybit tutorial, PrimeXbt, you have beginner's guide to crypto margin trading. You have everything right here on this website, Bitcoinsensus.com. Go inside of this, everything is for free, as I told you. Read about it and look at this. We just had this 1 minute ago. Go in here, read about it. It's perfect for you guys. It's so good. And if you want to trade the Bitcoin price right now, we do have a $3,500 bonus if you are clicking on the link that I'm having in the description down below. You'll also have on PrimeXbt, you can receive up to 50% in bonus added to your deposit if you're using the code Bitcoinsensus50. So guys, this is what I see on Ethereum and Bitcoin. Please subscribe to my channel to have the latest updates on these cryptocurrencies. If you are a fan of Bitcoin and Ethereum, I always try to give you the easiest way on how to see the market, because I know it's really hard trying to understand this. Like this video, comment below. If you want to be on my live streams, put on the notifications so you always know when I am live. I'm having 4 more live this week. So please have a good day, trade with risk management, and we see you tomorrow. Bye bye.